Hayden Johnson. Number 2, Zeke Brun. Number 5, Nick Kelly. Number 12, Zion Nutley.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
Mr. Phil Ching kicking us off in style with our national anthem tonight as we get set for a great matchup between the Windsor Jaguars and the Cardinal Newman Cardinals here at the John Fitzgerald Gymnasium. Hello everyone, I'm Dave Cox along with Monica Mertle, and great to be with you here tonight. Should be a great game too. Both first-year head coaches kind of winding down toward the middle of the season, so these teams should really get after each other tonight.
Absolutely. I'm really excited for this matchup. Like you said, both first-year head coaches at their respective programs, and I think it's going to be a great game.
Looking forward to it. Here we go. We're getting ready for the tip-off here tonight. Teams at center court will meet the starting lineups in just a moment. Capurro and Beeler jump it. Cardinal Newman in their white with Cardinal and gold trim. Windsor in their black with gold. And we are underway at the John Fitzgerald Gymnasium. Cardinals working it around the top right now. First-year head coach Travis Taylor has them at 6-1 on the year. Paul Holland, also a first-year head coach at Windsor. He's 5-2, 4-0 in league play. Capurro gets it up to Zion Nutley. Nutley on a drive, and his shot is blocked underneath. Tries to save it, but it goes out of bounds. Here's our starting lineups. First for the Windsor Jaguars, Earl, Rosati, Geist, Coolidge, and Beeler. And for Cardinal Newman, it's Grund, Johnson, Kelly, Nunnally, and Capurro. Windsor with their first possession of the night. And they step on the line. That'll be a turnover.
That's great defense. I had a chance to watch their walkthrough earlier today, and that was one of the things that they focused on was defending the ball screen action. So you can see right from the start that they're prepared.
And obviously we're not allowed to have a ton of fans in here. Each player can have a couple, but this place is pretty loud tonight. I like the energy so far.
I love the energy.
Cardinals with Hayden Johnson up top.
Shooter.
Steve Grund fires up at 3. Not starting tonight is Sam Klein, the sophomore sharpshooter for Cardinal Newman. He's one of their leading scorers. get a dislocation of his shoulder in practice yesterday. They popped it back in. He will play tonight, but they will miss his scoring if he can't play much if that shoulder is sore.
Absolutely. He's definitely one of their scorers. He's a really talented young player.
There you see Travis Taylor. As the Cardinals get set to bring it inbound now. About a minute and 20 in and still looking for our first basket of the night. Here's Zion Nunley, of course, a great football player as well for Cardinal Newman. I was way to Washington State for that sport. All the way back up top it goes to Nick Kelly. Kelly gets it to Capurro. Capurro has shown the ability to score inside and outside this year, trying to box out, but Windsor comes down with the rebound that time as the ball is grabbed by Rosati, Jaden Rosati. Now it's Zion Nunley who has it for Cardinal Newman. So back and forth we go, kind of a defensive battle thus far. Nice drive to the basket by Zeke Grund. And our first basket of the night, scored by Zeke Grund.
He did a great job of taking contact and finishing there. That was a great finish.
So Newman with the 2-0 lead. This is Beeler, guarded by Nunley. That'll be an interesting matchup. Nunley goes for the steal, can't come up with it. Into the corner it goes. Rosati inside, and we have a travel. But Newman's defense digging in right now.
Yeah,
there's Paul Holland, the head coach.
Jaguars.
And a timeout taken by the Windsor Jaguars.
Newman's ball screen defense is on point right now. That was another part of their walkthrough that I saw earlier today where they were going to jump some of those ball screens and double. And you can see that they're really locked in on D.
Paul Holland seems pretty fired up right now, talking with his team. A quick timeout, a couple minutes in. Obviously concerned with the defense for Cardinal Newman right now. I imagine both these teams are a little fired up to play each other. Obviously, Travis Taylor coached at Windsor for many years, had some great success there. Paul Holland's new, but he probably gets the idea. It doesn't take you long to figure out what's going on here in Sonoma County. He came from the Phoenix area in Arizona where he coached previously.
Windsor back in their 1-3-1. I know that was one of the things that Newman prepared for was Windsor's 1-3-1 zone defense. They're really active.
Capurro from three, off the mark. He can't hit from out there as Beeler comes down with the rebound, his first of the night. So both teams a little cold thus far. Back up top it goes for Windsor. Ben Geist hands it off to William Coolidge. Coolidge tries to penetrate, but he's cut off by Kelly. Coolidge all the way to the rack. Capurro takes it away. Windsor still looking for their first basket over 3 minutes in. Johnson and Kelly playing catch on the right wing. Back up top it goes. Here's Nunley. Nunley not known for his scoring in basketball, but he's a great defender. There's Zeke Grund for three. Big basket. So you can see that Grund obviously has taken it upon himself with flying out to shoot the ball more than he normally does, and he's hit so far 2 baskets.
Absolutely, that's huge.
Takeaway, Grund in the open floor. Dumps it off nicely to Capurro. Great play as Capurro makes the basket, his first good of the night. Nice assist. Lockdown defense so far by Newman. Halfway through this quarter, Windsor still with a 0 on the board. Trying to change that, Rosati can't get it. Nunley has it. Nice save by Capurro. Here come the Cardinals looking to run. Kelly now takes it up top. Newman working the shot clock down under 15 seconds. Kelly against the man-to-man defense, drives and scores. Nick Kelly. The Cardinals on a little bit of a roll here as Kelly makes it 9-0. Rosati trying to find a lane. Can't do it. Another takeaway. Tremendous defense by Cardinal Newman thus far. That's Zeke Grund pulling up. Nunnally taps it in, no good. And Nunnally is fouled. Cardinals really working things very well right now offensively. Here's that bounce pass.
I love the way they're sharing the ball right now. They're doing a great job of moving the ball and getting the best possible shot they can get. Really unselfish play.
Checking in for Cardinal Newman, number 10, Ethan Kelly.
It's a great finish. Great finish through contact.
9-zip. Windsor's got to find a way to score, or this is going to be a long night for the Jaguars. There it is again. Zeke Grund for 3. He is just burying them. Big shot again for Grund, who now has 8 here in the first quarter. Rosati gives it up to Coolidge. Coolidge with a fadeaway in the lane. Nope. Capurro has the board. What a start for Cardinal Newman. See if they can keep it going right here. New player on the floor, Ethan Kelly. That one's underneath and tipped in by Zion Nunley. Nunley's first basket with the tap in. It's 14-0 Newman. Under a minute and a half to go in the first quarter, and the Jags still looking for their first basket of the night. Beeler up top. Coolidge now, left wing. Tries to drive on Kelly. Can't find the lane. Rosati off the mark. Tapped out. Everything going well right now for Cardinal Newman.
Checking in for Cardinal Newman, number 3, Sam Klein.
Zeke is definitely a shooter. Shooters get hot. They're hard to guard. It totally changes the game.
Grund having a huge first quarter with 8, 2 threes, and it's 14-0 as we approach the 1 minute mark.
Good extra pass.
Into the corner, there's Sam Klein, who just checked in. Nunley with another offensive rebound and a foul. And it looks like Klein got bumped that time. And Klein will go to the line.
That was a great extra pass from Nick Kelly to Sam Klein in the corner. I'm really impressed with their ball movement.
Sam Klein, just a sophomore, but he's having a great year. Gets the first one.
Checking in for Windsor, number 32, Carter Daniel.
A couple new players checking in.
Number 15.
Lucas Moritzen checks in for Newman. And Klein gets them both. 16-0 Newman on a roll. Under a minute to go. Takeaway by Ethan Kelly. And Kelly lays it in. Oh my goodness. That gets the crowd fired up.
I think the crowd liked that one for sure.
18-0. Windsors are 30 seconds away from getting shut out in the quarter. Takeaway, Nunnally. Zion gives it back to Ethan. Ethan tried to hand it off. One pass too many, perhaps, that time.
Their heart's in the right place, though. They're trying to be unselfish.
Timeout taken. Now here's that takeaway and basket.
That's great D. Great D. Nice little behind the back.
That got the crowd fired up.
Definitely a highlight right there. I like that. Definitely a highlight. And it started on defense. That's the best thing about it.
Got another angle of that one for you. Yep, there's that behind the back. Great move.
Great
and
move.
Easy money at the other end for Ethan Kelly. Well, if you'd like to become a part of it here at Cardinal Newman High School, there is still time to apply. Go to cardinalnewman.org, go to the admissions page, and find out everything you need to know to become a Cardinal Newman Cardinal. cardinalnewman.org. Be a part of it here at Cardinal Newman. Windsor now just 13 seconds away from getting shut out here in the first quarter. Takeaway. Nick Kelly gets it ahead to Sam Klein, and he does not beat the buzzer.
Almost.
So the first quarter comes to an end.
First quarter, your current score.
Newman up big.
0.
So we'll take a break right here and be back with more from the John Fitzgerald Gymnasium here on YSN365.com.
Play number 1, ask kids what they want. My advice to parents and caregivers. I think the most important thing for parents is establishing an element of fun and imagination. I think that's really key. At an early age, it's important for kids to have freedom and have flexibility to create and to imagine, and for the game to be fun while teaching fundamentals of the sport. I think it's hard to find that blend, but it's extremely important. Visit projectplay.us to give sports back to kids.
So a big first quarter for Cardinal Newman. They lead at 18-0 as we get ready to start the second quarter. Windsor's got to be worried about their offense right now. They have got to figure out something that they can get done against Newman, or else this is going to get ugly quick.
Absolutely. They definitely need to get some on the board.
Offensive foul goes against Ben Geist. His first.
Offensive foul goes against number 22.
Another great defensive play for Newman.
Fourth team foul.
Leading scorer in that first quarter was Zeke Grund with 8. There's Capurro, nice turnaround. Pulled down with the rebound that time was Carter Daniel, who just checked in, number 32.
Sanders for 3.
Nice shot there. Finally, Windsor gets on the board. Inside it goes. Nice pass. The lay-in goes to Lucas Morrison. Good basket there as Newman continues to flourish both offensively and defensively.
Checking in from Cardinal Newman, number 2, Zeke Grund.
See what that was all about underneath the basket. Everybody getting a little fired up down there. The block by Capurro, very nice. Coolidge trying to find some room there. Rosati in and out. Morrison now brings it up for Newman. Taken away by Rosati. Cardinals do a nice job getting back. Backdoor cut. Capurro now guarded closely by Cardinal Daniel. Nice pass underneath. Klein with a little spin and shoot. And that basket is good. Sam Klein. Klein had a huge game in our highlight reel against Montgomery. Terrific shooter. He has a lot of confidence, too. And right now, Newman has confidence all over the floor. Long three off the mark. Morrison has another rebound for Newman. Huge rebounding advantage right now for Cardinal Newman. Capurro inside. Morrison wide open underneath. Easy bucket.
Morrison for two.
Not sure how he ended up so open underneath. Well, missed assignment on defense for the Jags. 21-point lead now for Newman. That one almost ended up in our lap. Takeaway, Sam Klein, and he's fouled. Klein will go back to the line to shoot
Foul
up
goes
there.
against number 5, Elijah Sanders. His first personal 15th foul. That'll send Klein to the line, shooting 2. Checking in for Cardinal Newman, number 12, Zion Dunley.
Klein with 4 points.
Number 1, Hayden Johnson.
25-3. As Klein gets 1 of 2. Coolidge on a drive and dish. And they do not beat the shot clock right there. Another great defensive stand for Cardinal Newman.
Newman is just making everything really, really difficult. Every shot's contested. Nice finish there by Lucas.
(25-3) under 3:30 to go. Drive and dish. Nunnally. Capurro ends up with it. Hayden Johnson got it from the top. And that's a 3 for Hayden Johnson. First basket of the night for the senior.
Hayden's another one of those great shooters.
Wow. Rosati down the lane. Every shot contested. Now Rosati is going to go to the line.
Foul goes against number 12, Zion Dunley. His first personal, first team foul.
Hopefully Windsor can knock down these 2 free
That'll
throws.
send Rosati to the
Just
line.
kind of give him getting something to work with, chip away a little bit. It's not all going to happen in one possession. Right now, every little bit helps.
Rosati does make both. Some much needed points right there as Windsor tries to grab a little momentum. Anything positive going into the locker room would be a plus for them right now. Zeke Grun finds Nunley underneath. Little mismatch there, but nice defense by Carter Daniels. He comes down with his second rebound, taken away by Grun. And Nunley, they're going to wave that off.
No basket.
They're going to say Nunley was over the rim.
In the cylinder.
The fans still liked it.
Yeah, you know, and it's one of those times when the score is as it is, why not go for it?
Yeah.
We'll take a look at it right here.
Worth the price of admission.
It was close, I tell you what, it was
Close.
closer than I thought
Yep,
in
it was
looking at the
close.
replay.
Nice
Nice
back
cut by
cut.
Coolidge, and he misses the land. Wow.
Windsor's had a couple real nice back cut plays, whether they were set plays or whether they were reads. So they're making the right plays. Now they just got to get the
Dudley
finish.
for 2.
Nunley scores.
The tough thing is Newman's defense is so good right now that even when they get an open look, I think Windsor's rushing a little bit. They just need to kind of settle down, make their open shots, don't rush.
Carter Daniel off the mark. Sam Klein. Nice little shake and bake move by Zeke Grun, and he scores again.
Grun for 2.
Zeke Grun having a great first half. 10 points for the senior guard for Cardinal Newman. Klein with the takeaway. Backdoor to Capurro, and he dunks it home. Oh my goodness, what a play. Crowd loved that one, obviously. Another takeaway. Klein fading. Johnson tapped in. Not sure if they're going to count that one. I think it's going to be Klein going to the free throw line, I believe.
Number 5, Elijah Sanders, his second personal. 16th foul.
Actually, Johnson's going to go to the line.
2.
Newman's on-ball defense has been just relentless. It's really, you can see that it's taking its toll on Windsor's offense, and it looks like it's wearing him down a little bit.
Checking in for Cardinal Newman, number 5. Nick Kelly.
30 seconds to go here in the first. 30-point lead for the Cardinals.
Good slip.
Carter Daniel, take it away. Out front, here's Zeke Grun. Capurro now. Cardinals reset things now as we go under 10 seconds. Off the mark. And that one is no good. So it is all Cardinal Newman here in the first. Wow, impressive performance by the Cardinals. And, of course, this was fun to watch right here. He almost lost the handle, then went back to Capurro.
He looked like he was going to go up. He looks like he was going up for his dunk, and then lost the handle, and then his teammate got a dunk. So
I think we'll
they got it.
We'll have a better angle of it here. There it is. So 35-5 after one. We'll take a break right here on the Community First Credit Union halftime show. We'll be back with some highlights of the first half in just a moment.
You matter. And it matters what you do. Your actions affect those around you and your community. It matters who you buy from, where you bank, your footprint on the environment. Since 1959, there's been a local financial cooperative that is distinctively different from a bank. Its charter requires it to do good. Good for its members, their kids, and the communities where they live. That cooperative is Community First Credit Union. Anyone in the counties of Sonoma, Napa, Mendocino, Marin, or Lake can join. By banking with a credit union instead of a bank, not only do you get better rates, lower and fewer fees, but your locally earned dollars stay local. With Community First, you help people, businesses, and the schools where you live. Community First is also a leader in tech conveniences. The first with contactless debit cards, perfect in this pandemic era. We were the first locally based bank or credit union with an app to make deposits via your smartphone. And the first with 24/7 virtual banker powered by artificial intelligence.
I want a bank where I get more.
I want a bank where my community gets more.
Quiero un banco donde hablen mi idioma.
I want a bank where 80% of management are women.
I want a bank where I can get the most free ATMs nationally.
We want a bank that teaches us money. About money.
Bank, where it matters to you, personally, ethically, locally. Community First, started by local teachers in 1959, is here for good.
We're back. It's 35-5 here at the half. Cardinal Newman with a big lead, and right now I think if you're Windsor, Monica, you just have to try to figure out how to settle your offense down a little bit. Obviously Newman's really fired up, and they're kind of going for blood tonight. They're really after these guys. You got to love the defense, right?
Newman is locked in on D, and honestly, it started in their walkthrough. I had a chance to watch their walkthrough, like I said earlier today, and it was so detailed. The kids were focused. Coach Taylor was actually out there in the walkthrough with them, playing offense on the scout team. Honestly, it was really, really impressive, and that's where it starts. It starts in your walkthrough. It starts in your prep. You know, there's a lot of games in a short period of time right now, so you're not always going to have a full practice to prep. It might just be during your walkthrough. And so I'm really seeing all that energy and all that focus that Newman had on defense during their walkthrough translate to the game. And that's the way it should be, right? If you prepare, then you should do well in the game. So they put in their work to have a good game and to be locked in on defense. Windsor, on the other hand, they're in a tough spot being down, but really it's just one possession at a time. And it's, you know, you're not going to come back in the game in one play, but over a series of plays, get some stops, get some scores, chip away, maybe get it down to 10, chip away some more. That needs to be their mindset going into that second half. And they can do that. They can do that. I thought they had some good looks, but the Newman defense was just so disruptive. They rushed at times. So they got to slow down, be confident in their shooting, and just knock down those open looks that they do get.
All right, we'll step aside for just a moment, try to put a little highlight package together for you, and we'll be back with that in just a moment.
Play number 3, encourage sport sampling. And my advice to parents and caregivers is allow your kids to explore as many activities as possible, which will help them explore who they really are. Something I'm most proud of, even to this day as an adult, I was the only 3-sport athlete in my graduating class of nearly 700 people. And that was just something that why I felt pride was every single season I was a part of a new team. I had new friends and several different groups of people that I was getting to know and learn from. And then each sport, cross country, basketball and soccer, taught me different lessons about competition, about teamwork, and about personal growth. And so when I think back really about my experience in high school, being a 3-sport athlete has really helped me be a better professional and be a better teammate with so many different people. And I think that variation of sport was a big reason why.
I'm here to announce my retirement from sports. Baseball, basketball, all of them. I feel like it's time. The pressure that it takes to play at my age is just too much. So I'm done with the endless advice from parents to keep my head up, to keep my head down, to keep my head in the game. I know you think you helped. I'm walking away from the coaches that left me on the bench every time the game was on the line. I'm sure they'll agree I'm leaving at the peak of my career. I'll miss my friends and the fun we had when we were young. I said I'd play this game as long as I was having fun. And now, it's time to call it quits. Any questions?
Who do you think can fix these issues?
Parents, leagues, coaches, everyone.
What are you going to do with all your free time?
Whatever's fun. Thank you.
All right, we're back here at the half, and as promised, we have some highlights of the first half of play on our Community First Credit Union halftime show. And here we go. Nice passing right there. Newman was doing a lot of things well. Nathan Capurro got that one. Here's Nick Kelly on a nice drive.
There's a few great finishes from the Newman guards where they really absorb contact. And that's a tough finish. And you can see their strength, the time they spent in the weight room, really pay off in those finishes.
Quick steal right there. And then Nunley, that one didn't count. But I tell you what, it looks a lot closer from that angle than I think it did from the other side.
Might have to replay it.
And here's a steal right here for Zeke Grun. That's that same play, different angle. And then here is the dunk, the highlight of the first half, obviously for Nathan Capurro, who throws that one down. A lot of fun. So teams are out of the locker room, getting ready for the start of the second half. We'll step aside one more time and be back with the start of the second half of play after this.
Play number 1, ask kids what they want. My advice to parents and caregivers. I think the most important thing for parents is establishing an element of fun and imagination. I think that's really key. At an early age, it's important for kids to have freedom and have flexibility to create and to imagine and for the game to be fun while teaching fundamentals of the sport. I think it's hard to find that blend, but it's extremely important. Visit projectplay.us to give sports back to kids.
All right, we're getting ready to start the third quarter of play. Newman will start off with the basketball, and we are underway. We'll see if Windsor's made any adjustments.
Looks like already they're kind of
coming out a little further on defense, but really it'll be interesting to see what they have to do offensively. Hayden Johnson, back up top, this is Zeke Grun. He had 10 points to lead all scorers in that first half of play. Hayden Johnson for 3, got it.
Johnson for 3.
Big basket right there for Hayden Johnson, his second 3 of the night.
Windsor did a good job of trying to mix it up defensively, go back into that 1-3-1. The problem is the Newman guards are getting hot right now, so they're shooting the ball really well.
38-5, my goodness. This is Jackson Earl, gives it up to Coolidge, William Coolidge. Long cross-court pass. Earl will try a 3. Might have got that off, but the buzzer sounds and the basket's no good. Nunley inside. Tries to keep it alive, and it's going to go the other way. Huge rebounding edge to Cardinal Newman. They had 11. I only had Windsor for 4 rebounds in that first half, so that's something they probably talked about at halftime as well. Ball tapped out of bounds. Dave Cox and Monica Mertle bringing you the action here tonight from the John Fitzgerald Gymnasium. And I want to really congratulate you, Monica, on the tremendous success that you've had here. I've just really enjoyed watching your teams play over the years. I've seen a lot of your games, And boy, it sure is a lot of fun. You guys are playing at such a high level, and congratulations. You've really done a great job.
I appreciate that. I've had some great players over the years, some great alumni. They still come back and support. I appreciate that about them, and it's been a lot of fun. This school means a lot to me. This community means a lot to me. So I really enjoy being here.
And I remember well the transition, because Santa Rosa had kind of won the league a few years in a row, and then you guys beat them, then you beat them again, and you've pulled off that great winning streak here in league. And quite frankly, a lot of the games aren't even really close, but you guys really set your sights on a much higher level, and you have to compete at that high level to be able to compete against teams like St. Mary's of Stockton, Pinewood, and the teams you're going to face in state competition.
Absolutely. We want to play the best competition we can, and we enjoy being challenged. We love the challenge. That's one thing, is we want to grow and get better, and the only way to do that is to be challenged at a high level, and we'll continue to take that mindset into the future.
Foul call underneath.
Is number 24, Will Coolidge.
Going to be an inbound play.
Second team foul.
And a timeout taken.
Timeout on the court. Timeout. Jaguars.
Windsor taking the timeout right there. They're down to 2 timeouts. Newman kind of starting the second half right where they left off in the first half.
Honestly, that's a great contest. Hayden just made a great shot. I mean, that Windsor, their defense, they were right there, hand in the face. You can't ask any more than that. The Newman guards are just on fire right now.
And how tough is that when you got guys hitting Zeke Grun and Hayden Johnson from beyond the arc, and then you got also guys like Capurro and Nunnally doing damage inside. Really difficult to defend Newman right now.
It is. It's tough. And especially when you have Hayden and Zeke on the floor at the same time, you got 2 shooters. It's the Splash Brothers out there. So you got to pick. You got to pick who you're going to guard, maybe who you're going to leave open. It's tough.
Cardinal Newman Alumni Golf Tournament is coming up June 10th at the Windsor Golf Club. You can go on cardinalnewman.org, go to the events page, and get your foursome signed up. Should be a great event, great fundraiser. The Cardinal Newman Alumni Golf Tournament at Windsor Golf Club, June 10th. It's happening this year. Capurro drives the baseline. Pretty good defense that by Daniel. And a foul call underneath.
Against number 12, Zion Dunley, his third personal, second team foul.
Zion perhaps reached just a little bit on that one. Jackson Earl hits a 3.
Earl for 3.
Nice basket right there by Jackson Earl. Much needed for the Jags.
And they've had a few good looks from the perimeter. It's only a matter of time until they go in. Shooters got to keep shooting.
And a foul call. A little full court pressure.
Foul goes against number 32, Cardinal. First personal. Third team foul.
Foul call went against Carter Daniel. And here we go. Newman up by 30. Kelly to Capurro. Pretty good defense by Windsor right here as the shot clock hits 10. Nice defense. Ball's taken away that time by Rosati. Looks like Windsor's strategy now is to kind of double the ball as much as possible on defense. Carter Daniel for 3. Got it. All net.
Daniel for 3.
So I know it's still a big deficit, but if I'm Windsor right now, the scores, we start 0-0 at half, the score is 6-3 Windsor. So to me, that's a positive. So that's something for them to grow off of. Right? Again, maybe not for the game, but at half, it's 6-3 Windsor at half.
Outside it goes to Nunley, and he banks it in. And Nunley not really known for his offense in terms of basketball, but he's had a good night tonight. 6 points now.
I've been really impressed with Newman's defense and probably equally impressed with their passing. This is the best passing that I've seen from a Newman team. This is the first time I've had an opportunity to really see them play this season, and their passing is outstanding. They're really, really unselfish.
Carter Daniel with a takeaway. Nice defense by Capurro as he got back. Thought he was going to foul. A lot of times you get upset after having the ball stolen from you and you go in and go right across the arm, but he didn't do it.
A smart play.
Zeke Grun, 4-3.
I'm telling you, the shooters are on fire. They're having fun.
13 points for Zeke Grun now. Carter Daniel with the takeaway. He's going to stay with Windsor.
Checking in for Cardinal Newman, number 3, Sam Klein, as well as number 10, Ethan Kelly. And number 15, Lucas Morton.
Nunley's going to take a seat. Also Zeke Grun. Klein checked in, Morrison checked in.
Great hustle.
Capurro ahead of the pack. And he got it. Nice lay-in.
Great hustle by Lucas to get on the floor for that loose ball. That's probably not going to show up in the stat sheet, but that made that play. That was the assist back here on the other end.
Mortson with the foul on Ben Geist. Not sure if they're going to call him in the act of shooting.
First person. 13 foul.
And he is not going to get to shoot free throws on that one. And behind the back, Rosati loses the handle.
Number 32, Kevin Woods. Foul goes against number 15, Lucas Morrison, his second personal. 14 fouls.
45-11. Newman has led from start to now. Had that huge run to start the first quarter. 18-3, I believe, was the end of the first quarter as Morrison ends up with that rebound. Under a minute to go in the third. Trying for the power move underneath. That time was Devin Woods. And he's going to go to the free throw line.
Foul goes against number 2, Jackson Earl. I'll send once to the line, shooting 2.
Adds to the lead.
13, Jacob Genselli.
Could be the final possession for Windsor of this quarter. See if they can make something of it. Rosati off the mark. Woods with the rebound. Now Newman will play for the final shot of the quarter. Klein off the mark. And that will do it for quarter number 3.
Quarter. At the end of the third, your current score, Cardinal Newman 46, Windsor 11.
So Newman continuing to roll. As we head to the fourth, it is now 46 to 11. All Newman. We'll be back with more in just a moment here on YSN365.com.
Play number 3, encourage sport sampling. And my advice to parents and caregivers is allow your kids to explore as many activities as possible, which will help them explore who they really are. Something I'm most proud of, even to this day as an adult, I was the only 3-sport athlete in my graduating class of nearly 700 people. And that was just something that why I felt pride was every single season I was a part of a new team. I had new friends and several different groups of people that I
46 to 11 as we head to the fourth. Coolidge to Rosati. Coolidge with the rebound. Jags will reset the offense. Fire away, Ben Geist. Carter Daniels brought some good energy. Really helped things out defensively. Coolidge for 3. Nice offensive rebound, Ben Geist. Shot clock expiring, but Carter Daniels sticks the 3, his second. Nice shot.
He earned that. He's been working really hard on the boards. He's been defending hard, so he earned that basket, in my opinion. Great pass.
Devin Woods. Again.
He's working.
Coolidge. Windsor showing a little life right now, and there's a reach-in foul on Newman.
Foul goes against number 15, Lucas Morrison.
It's going to be the 15th foul. Morrison picks up the personal.
Checking in Cardinal Newman, number 24, Drew Krillage.
Krillage checks in now for Newman. Andrew Krillage.
Nice shot fake.
Rebound.
Checking in for Windsor, number 5.
Goes to Krillage. Just checked in.
Windsor's had several shots that are right there. Several threes that look like they should go in. They just happen to bounce out. They've had some good looks. They just got to knock them down.
Jordan Cook, quarterback for the football team, no good. Followed up by Ethan Kelly.
Janicelli for 2.
Or check it, that was Jacob Janicelli who got that one to drop. In the right place at the right time. Nice defense by Devin Woods. Take away Newman. Sam Klein brings it up quickly and he's fouled. 15th foul on Windsor.
Foul goes against number 24, Will Coolidge, his second personal.
Second personal foul on Coolidge.
15th foul for the quarter.
Mason Beeler checking back in.
Coming in for Windsor, number 35, Mason Beeler.
Defensive rebound for Giannicelli. All the way to the rack, no good, and going to be shooting two is Andrew Krilich.
Foul goes against number 5, Elijah Sanders. It's his third personal. Team foul, that will send Krilich to the line, shooting 2. Checking in for Cardinal Newman, number 25, Jaden Gillette.
Jaden Gillette checks in for Newman, along with Cooper Kohut.
Checking in for Cardinal Newman, number 4, Cooper Kohut.
Krilich makes it 49-14. All Newman. Nice backdoor cut.
Another good back cut.
Mason Beeler, the ball just not dropping for Windsor. Kohut. Nice ball fake by Kohut. Gives it up to Krilich.
Better get
Jordan
some
Cook,
going.
he'll fire a three again. Offensive rebound that time by Giannicelli. Taken away by the Jags. Slapped out of bounds by Cook.
I love how engaged everyone stayed throughout the game, even though, even there's the big score differential, the fans are still engaged, the bench is engaged. They just want to cherish every minute that they have in this game.
A little under halfway through this fourth quarter. Fire away, no good. Newman tries to save it, but if the ball's going to stay with Windsor. Gonna reset the shot clock. Shot off the mark that time by Elijah Sanders. Cook is tripped up. Basically a 1-and-1 here.
Foul goes against number 4, Jaden Rosati, his first personal. That'll send Woods to the line for the 1-and-1.
Got the first one, he'll get a bonus. Nice takeaway by Gillette. Great defensive player in football, makes a nice defensive play right here.
Great pass.
Dallas Coogan gives it up top to Gillette. Cook with the rebound. Getting that one to drop.
Earl for 3.
Jackson Earl. team still working hard despite the lopsided score. Bringing rain on that one. My goodness. That's a 3. Count it. Krilich. Might have hit one of the rafters up there. I'm not sure. Maybe went through the rafters. I don't know. Under 2 to play. Jackson Earl fires away, no good. Krilich comes down with another rebound. He's had 4 rebounds here in this quarter, 5 points. I love that when these guys come off the bench and they continue the same energy that the starters used.
Absolutely. The energy, there's been no drop in energy with substitution. It's been relentless the entire game.
Cook off the mark.
Foul goes against number 4, Cooper. Go ahead.
You got to give credit to Windsor too. I really think they're working hard. They haven't hung their heads. They're continuing to work, and they've made some good plays in the second half.
Beeler has his shot partially blocked by Jade Gillette.
I really believe no matter what the score, what the situation, there's always something to be learned. And I know Windsor has some good young players. I'm sure this will be a great learning experience for them. Be better prepared next time they play. Their body language has been great. They keep working hard. They keep battling. They don't hang their heads. And I have a lot of respect for that.
Yeah, they have 3 sophomores on the team, and they're building for the future, obviously. Some good seniors as well, but things just didn't go their way tonight, that's for sure. Credit Newman. They really came out and put it to them defensively, especially in that first quarter.
I think Newman's defense just took him out from the start, and some of these shots that we're seeing the Windsor guards miss, they've hit some, they've missed some. Even when they miss, they look like they should go in, but I really credit that to Newman's defense, because on-ball pressure like that, what it does is it takes away the ball handler's legs. It's harder to make shots. So they've made him work so hard to handle the ball to get into the offense. I think that's a lot of the reason why maybe they miss some that they would normally make.
And that is going to do it. This will be a final. Newman wins it big.
That's game. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming tonight. We appreciate
their crowd is obviously thrilled.
Please drive home carefully.
So this one is now officially a final. How about that? And there it is right there, 53-19. Well, time for our post-game show. Monica, we'll put our heads together, pick a player of the game, and we'll be back with that on the Community First Credit Union post-game show coming up after this word from Community First Credit Union.
You matter. And it matters what you do. Your actions affect those around you and your community. It matters who you buy from, where you bank, your footprint on the environment. Since 1959, there's been a local financial cooperative that is distinctively different from a bank. Its charter requires it to do good. Good for its members, their kids, and the communities where they live. That cooperative is Community First Credit Union. Anyone in the counties of Sonoma, Napa, Mendocino, Marin, or Lake can join. By banking with a credit union instead of a bank, not only do you get better rates, lower and fewer fees, but your locally earned dollars stay local. With Community First, you help people, businesses, and the schools where you live. Community First is also a leader in tech conveniences. The first with contactless debit cards, perfect in this pandemic era. We were the first locally based bank or credit union with an app to make deposits via your smartphone. And the first with 24/7 virtual banker powered by artificial intelligence.
I want a bank where I get more.
I want a bank where my community gets more.
un banco donde hablen mi idioma.
I want a bank where 80% of management are women.
I want a bank where I can get the most free ATMs nationally.
We want a bank that teaches us money. About money.
Bank where it matters to you, personally, ethically, locally. Community First, started by local teachers in 1959, is here for good.
All right, and we are back. There's the final, 53-19. And joining me now is our player of the game, Zeke Grun. You really set the tone early on with your outside shooting without Sam Klein starting tonight. Did you really think that you were going to have to step up and score a little bit more tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I come out like every night just trying to be aggressive, trying to score, but our team, we share the ball like really well, so I know that if I don't score, we're still going to get it done. So I always come out with an aggressive mindset and just try to get my teammates involved, but there was no pressure to score anymore. I knew we'd be all right.
Talk about the defense tonight, because you guys were awesome, and you almost shut them out in that first quarter. How hard did you guys work on defense coming into the game, and how do you guys think you did?
Well, we work really hard on defense every practice. We've been working for, since COVID started, just on defense. Coach Taylor gets us really prepared. We focus on defense a lot, and it's a goal to hold every team under 40, and we did that tonight. So our defense was good tonight, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah, what a fun game. You had a couple of nice dunks from some of your teammates, and that's always got to be fun. But overall, I think the guards played well tonight. You guys hit some outside shots. Hayden hit a couple. You hit a couple. And, that's got to be fun when everybody's scoring like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was super fun when everyone get in the game and score and just cheer them on, because everyone works really hard in practice. So it's always fun to see your teammates succeed.
All right, here's one of your baskets right here. Tell us about this play. Really a nice screen from Capurro, and you felt it all the way.
Yeah, I think I hit one before that, and so I felt like I can make it. And then that was a great screen by Nolan. Good pass by Nick, but our offense just flows. We share the ball, so all to my teammates for sure.
I feel like the team's improving. You guys getting better as the season goes along, and what do you think you guys need to do to be where you want to be at the end of the year?
Yeah, definitely. Just keep improving, especially on defense, because that's our main goal. Just keep teams from scoring. But just keep working hard in practice and getting better each game.
All right, Zeke, congratulations on the big win here tonight. I know that had to mean something to Coach Taylor to put it to the Jags a little bit, and you guys probably got a little fired up for the coach, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
All right, congratulations on the win. We look forward to seeing you again later in the year. Nice job.
Thank you.
All right, there is your final score. Once again, it is Newman big over Windsor. And that's going to do it for our coverage tonight. Hope you've enjoyed it. For Monica Mertle, our director Brian Leach, Steve Nicolopoulos, and all of us here at YSN365.com, I'm Dave Cox saying goodbye, and thanks for watching. See you next time.